fast adoption is really critical. So customers, they have to look on the horizon, like how things will look like in a few years, and then how do you secure that versus applying security first, and then let's figure out what end users will do.
Dan Amiga is the co-founder and CTO at Island. Grateful enough for him to take a few minutes of a busy schedule here in San Francisco to join us at RSAC. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. It is very busy, but happy to be here.
Absolutely. So talk to me about what brings you and your team out here for the conference in San Francisco, and anything top of mind for you to learn while you're here at the conference.
Well, it's always exciting to come here to meet so many customers. This is the place to be every year. RSA is wonderful, and really here to meet customers and understand their business, and how can we grow together, get feedback. Nothing beats working closely with customers, being in the same room with them. I love that part of the year.
And for any of our viewers who might be a bit unfamiliar with the great work that you do at Island, what is the company all about, and how do you feel that you fit into the current cybersecurity landscape?
Awesome. So at Island, we built an enterprise browser, which is, think about Chrome or Edge, which are really geared towards the consumer audience. So you search through them, they serve you ads, etc. What we did at Island is we thought about the enterprise first. So we went and built shared policy, security controls, networking controls, data controls. And it's really, we're in a cybersecurity conference, but Island is really an end user experience product. So when you put it in the end user hands, they absolutely love it. They browse faster. They can go to places they couldn't have went before because of all sorts of controls. So really, it's an end user experience company dressed as a cyber company.
Yeah. What are some of the emerging trends or the changes in the general cybersecurity, either on the back end or on the user end, that you've seen in just even the last few years?
Yeah, so first, the browser became the most used application, in the world, right? And so that's a trend we're kind of heavily relying on. BYOD obviously is a big thing, where people want to work from home or they want to work from anywhere, and you need to give them tools to do that. I say, just this year, AI became so much relevant, where organizations, they want to govern what AI applications are being used, how are they being accessed, so Island helps in that as well.
What are some of the top kind of mistakes or the challenges that you see customers in the cybersecurity landscape make, and how do you feel Island is positioned to address a lot of those pain points?
That's a really great question. So I think from an architecture stand of view, a lot of organizations, they design their IT infrastructure, their security infrastructure on architectures that are becoming a little obsolete. From 10 years ago or 15 years ago, you had a different networking stack, different endpoint stack. The end user experience was completely different. So now when vendors like Island, when we come in with a new way to do business, kind of like a new, more correct architecture, I think adoption, fast adoption is really critical. So customers, they have to look on the horizon, like how things will look like in a few years. What do they do better to their end users, and not kind of stuck in old architectures, right? So it's shifting from what's better to the end user, and then how do you secure that versus applying security first, and then let's figure out what end users will do.
Dan, there's no doubt that the worlds of cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, you name it, they're changing by the day. But I wonder if you have particular projections or predictions about where you see the cybersecurity landscape going in the next 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, absolutely. So AI will play a key role. The models, they get better daily. We're going to see automated nation-state attacks will become automated, and so will security tools become automated to protect against those. So we'll see quite a lot of companies using AI as their core, and that will completely change our industry. In Island, the way we look at the product is it's really made out of several different products from several different verticals. And we almost made the team come with ideas on how to adopt AI with each one of those modules. So I think, if you're not an AI-first company, you will become really obsolete.
What is one reality of the cybersecurity landscape that you wish more people knew about?
That's a really good question. So I'll come back to what I said earlier, which is you have to design an employee-first experience. Because if you don't do that, folks in the workforce, they will find a way to circumvent your security controls. They will find a way to get their job done, whether it's from their home computer, from their personal mobile phone. They will bypass the corporate policy. So we have to start with kind of like an end-user first world and then build the security inside.
Dan Amiga is the co-founder and CTO at Island. Really grateful for you sitting down with us here in San Francisco. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.